And joining us now with this week's Look at Sports is Jess Burton. And Jess, we went to the Harlem Wizards fundraiser for the Village School, and what a great time.
It was a great time. We had dunks, dribbles, and some dancing. It was so much fun watching these guys perform. And while they might not be as well known as that other basketball team from Harlem, these Wizards, whose slogan is trick hoops and alley-oops, do the same type of performances, but at high school, middle school, and elementary school gyms all across the country, donating part of their proceeds to the schools and communities that they visit. And for the members of the Harlem Wizards like King Arthur, Air Jamaica, and a 50-year-old wizard named Tojo, it's all about the whiz kids when they come to town.
And now, Marblehead, Massachusetts, are you ready?
You guys have no idea what's about to take place tonight. We're going to shut this community down. We're going to give them a great show and have them have lasting memories for a lifetime.
You excited for tonight? Playing the Harlem Wizards.
So excited for tonight, thank you.
We're looking forward to a really great time. Sure, you got a big team yourself. How'd you get so many people to come out here for
this? That team spirit.
We had to limit it. We had to limit it to 40.
Yeah, we did.
So, and then all the other teachers are doing concessions, so.
You're gonna get everybody in the game?
Yes, we are. Yeah, we are.
That's
10
great.
a quarter.
We also have a fireman, a couple of firemen and a police officer on that team too.
Yep.
That's right. Great, really bringing out the community.
I'm so glad to be here, and I think we're getting a great crowd in here. And I don't know, they got a lot of players out there. I think they got plans to try to wear us down, but
they got 45 players out there, and you guys carry 6, so you are outnumbered.
Players, yeah. So we're gonna have to pace ourselves, but I think it's gonna be quite competitive.
And I've been doing this thing for about 12 years now, and I've had the opportunity to see every state in the United States and seen millions of kids all across the world, and it's hard to even put it into words on what the feeling is.
It's a wonderful feeling, you know, to know that I have a job where I can come out here and bring joy to so many people and stuff like that, especially in this time, you know, with so many things going on in their lives. I first joined them, you know, about 50 years ago and been pretty much playing with them ever since.
What's it like to be a part of something you love for such a long time?
I tell you, I do love it, and if I didn't love it, I wouldn't do it. It's just a great feeling. I remember when my son was growing up and I was traveling, and I said, you know, I'm not home that much. He said, it's all right, Dad, you're a wizard. It just makes you feel good. I'm lucky and fortunate to be with a good group of guys who work well with me and everything like that, and I'm just loving life.
Come on, get loud!
It's halftime up here at the Marblehead High School Fieldhouse, where our Marblehead Villagers are taking on the Harlem Wizards. 37-14 at halftime, Harlem, but the scores no matter here. It's all fun and games. The Harlem Wizards have been around for about 50 years now. Last year they raised more than $2 million to give back to schools all across the country. And everything they're raising here tonight is going right back into Marblehead school systems. The Wizards come out, they have a great time with the kids and the family, and they're putting on quite a show for us here tonight. What can we expect in the second half?
Second half, we have a lot more in store, some more funny skits, a little competitive basketball, and a lot of dancing.
Dribbling, dunks, and dancing, that's the motto for the Wizards.
Yes, trick hoops and alley-oops. Fun, fun, followed by more fun.
Marblehead, Massachusetts, if you had a great time tonight, how about a big round of applause for the world-famous Harlem Wizards?
And how was the energy from our Wiz kids tonight?
Oh yes, the kids always have great energy, man. We always try to match their energy because they're always so energetic, man. So we feed off their energy, man. We come out, we try to have a good time. You know, we try to interact with them as much as possible. You know, try to do as much things with them to make them feel like they're part of the show. So it's always a great time being around the Wiz kids, man.
Yeah, baby, we got crazy half out here, baby. Harlem Wizards, we out here. Hey.
All right, listen up. Whoa. Listen up, everybody. Listen up. Marblehead, Massachusetts, are you guys?
Thanks to the Marblehead Village School PTO and the entire Village School staff, the Harlem Wizards fundraiser was a slam dunk. All right, let's move on to the high school scoreboard, and we'll kick it off with the boys lacrosse team. And on April 9th, Marblehead picked up what was their third straight victory, beating Peabody 7-4, but the win streak came to an end at Masco on the 11th with an 11-8 loss to the Chieftains. So the guys look to get back on track, returning home to play the team that ended their season last year, the Beverly Panthers. The final in it, 11-7 Panthers. On April 10th, the girls faced off against Peabody Tanners and won 14-8. The girls split their following games with a loss to Winchester 14-6, and then a big win back at home against Triton 14-3. The boys tennis team lost their season opener 5-0 to BC High, so the boys returned home after and handled business as usual against the NEC, sweeping Classical 5-0 on April 13th. And then the boys followed that win with a blanking of Danvers by the same score, 5-0, on the 15th. The baseball team on April 13th took their bats out to Saugus and beat the Sachems 5-2. Then in their season home opener at Seaside Park against Danvers, the Magicians were able to land on the plate 3 more times than the Falcons for a 4-1 victory. If you want to watch the Magicians work the diamond against the Falcons, you can Tuesday, April 21st at 7:30 p.m. and again on Saturday, April 25th at 2:30 p.m. because MHTV always has your sports covered. Thank you to our community partner, National Grand Bank. Freshman Maddie Ernst is certainly making a name for herself just 2 games into her varsity softball career. Maddie has started and won both of the games on the mound for the Magicians this spring, with 10 strikeouts coming in the home opener win against Saugus 3-1. If you want to watch the girls take down Saugus and hear my call of Maddie's 10 strikeout varsity debut, you can see it right here on MHTV Saturday, April 18th at 1 p.m., brought to you by our community partner, National Grand Bank. And as if her debut wasn't good enough, 2 days later, Maddie took to the mound again and threw a complete game 4-hitter en route to a 6-1 win. The boys' track team won their opener at Saugus on April 14th, 99-37, while the girls did the same with an 84-52 victory. And first-year girls tennis coach Kathy Castaldi must be proud to see her team carry their momentum that they gained in an undefeated preseason into their regular season. The girls traveled to Danvers for their spring 2015 opener and defeated the Falcons 4-1. And that does it for me in the Headliners Sports Report this week. I'm Jess Burton. John?
All right, thanks a lot, Jess. And you played basketball for Marblehead High School when you were here at MHS. How would you have done against the Wizards?
Oh, no better than the Villagers, probably.
It was a fun game, though, nonetheless.
It was awesome.
All right, and that concludes this week's Headliner. I'm John Caswell, and on behalf of the entire news team here at MHTV, I'd like to thank you for watching. Have a good week. We'll see you next time.